Are 90-day fiancés Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda divorced yet? All about their nasty split. Just when you thought things couldn't get any messier between 90-day fiancé exes Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda, lawyers entered the picture, and divorce is on the table. During season 9 of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, franchise regulars Gino and Jasmine officially called their relationship quits after opening their marriage to explore their connections with other people. While Gino had a short fling with a woman who looked eerily similar to Jasmine, he watched as his ex fell for her gym buddy, Matt Branasterianu. Now that Jasmine and Matt have welcomed their baby, Matilda, on screen, over 6 months after she was actually born, Gino and Jasmine's situation has gotten even more complicated, leading fans to question the legal status of their split. So, have Gino and Jasmine filed for divorce? And what's going on with Gino's legal status as Matilda's father? Scroll to find out everything we know about the 90-day breakup to end all 90-day breakups. Are Gino and Jasmine divorced? Gino and Jasmine have yet to sign their divorce papers as of October 2025. However, it appears that they have both individually started the process of formally splitting. On October 25, TMZ reported that Jasmine filed for a divorce from Gino back in August. The outlet also reported that Gino's lawyer claims that Gino actually filed for divorce first in Michigan. While it's unclear whether Jasmine or Gino put the pen to the divorce papers first, neither has fulfilled the other's request so far. Up until this point, Jasmine couldn't even serve Gino. How did Jasmine file for divorce from Gino? Reportedly, after multiple failed attempts to serve Gino with divorce papers at his home in Michigan, Jasmine found a unique way to make sure he got the message. Turns out, Jasmine published a public notice in her local newspaper, Pinellas County, Florida's La Gaceta. During their time on the Happily Ever After, both Jasmine and Gino were told by their lawyers that the state of Florida would recognize Jasmine's husband, Gino, as the father of her baby, Matilda, even though they all know that Matt is Matilda's biological father. While this is a concern for Jasmine, as Gino threatens that he wants to get her deported, Gino is concerned that this could mean he has a financial responsibility for the child. "We're talking hundreds of thousands of dollars that you'll be paying in child support if you don't take action," his lawyer told him in the October 27 episode. "When I heard that Jasmine was pregnant, I thought that actually would help my case in the divorce because it proves adultery, but I had no freaking clue that I am technically the father of this child," Gino admitted. "She really messed up my life. This could turn out to be a bigger issue down the line, but for right now, it's clear that Gino can just take a paternity test to prove he's not Matilda's father. We'll have to wait until the tell-all to find out where Gino, Jasmine, and Matt stand today." 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Stars Julia and Brandon get emotional as they see their baby for the first time in an ultrasound. 2024 Daytime Emmys Red Carpet, Scott Clifton, The Bold and the Beautiful. On Sunday's episode of 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, Julia Trubkina and Brandon Gibbs shared their first ultrasound together as one of the series' most genuinely sweet moments yet. The sweet moment, shared by the pair online later in the day, celebrated a milestone which marked a step closer towards the next chapter in their relationship. Fans have been along for the ride of Julia and Brandon's love story since the couple first appeared on the franchise, watching them navigate their cultural differences, interference from family members, and married life in Virginia. Now, they are taking a new step into parenthood, with open hearts and very little regard for the cameras trained on their every move. The ultrasound visit between Julia and Brandon was a turning point in their relationship on 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. The two held hands while the doctor explained the flickering details on the screen and led them through each step. Their future chapter had already started pounding inside that small heartbeat, and what followed was pure emotion, a mixture of laughter, tears, and bewilderment. While Julia was trying to comprehend what she saw in the dingy clinic, her face a statement of compassion and awe. The idea of children had been unreal for months, this brought it home. The understandably overcome by pride Brandon was sitting next to her, equally dumbstruck and for once at a loss for words as his usual composure transformed into silent bliss. "Wow, just wanted to cry when I saw that," Julia finally admitted, breaking into a nervous laugh that lightened the moment. The couple's relief was even greater when the doctor reassured them that everything seemed fine. What struck me first was how sweet and grounded the two of them seemed, so appreciative and sensitive and totally in sync. The moment was immediately praised by fans online as one of the realest and most down-to-earth moments in 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After's recent past, and as a reminder the series may be older but it still has some life left in it. From farm work and family disputes to newly discovered independence and common goals, Julia and Brandon's path has been a long one. But becoming a parent presents a new set of difficulties that call for tolerance, cooperation, and a desire to develop as a family. For both of them, seeing the ultrasound marked a sea change, providing a renewed sense of unity and purpose that had occasionally faltered in previous seasons. Knowing you're pregnant is big enough news, but when you actually see it, it's incredible, Brandon reflected, his words capturing the emotional depth of the experience. The scene was compelling because it was straightforward, there was no drama or conflict, only a genuine connection. Fans were reminded that love tales can still seem real and relatable, which is at the core of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. This was more than just a TV moment for Julia and Brandon, it was a mutual recognition that their love had genuinely developed into something amazing. Think these couples should join 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 3, their relationships need some help. 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 3 could potentially be a hit if it includes some iconically problematic couples who need professional guidance to resolve their relationship problems. I have been a big fan of the 90 Day Fiancé franchise since 2015, and I have seen it expand greatly over the years. The network has capitalized on its potential by creating some unique spin-offs. One of my favorite spin-offs is 90 Day, The Last Resort, which has impressed me for the past 2 years. It has become the one show I eagerly anticipate each year. 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 1 was probably my favorite show of 2023. It featured scandals and drama between iconic figures such as Big Ed Brown, Angela Deem, Liz Woods, Michael Ilisamy, and others. The Hall Pass cheating scandal involving Kalani Fagata and Asulu Pula was truly the most shocking 15 minutes of reality TV I've ever seen. 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 was also impressive, with cast members like Jasmine Pineda and Natalie Mordovtseva creating memorable moments. Jasmine's pregnancy reveal with Matt Braune's and Biniam Schreiber's breakup with Ariella Weinberg were the highlights of the season. Elizabeth and Andre Castervet. In the past 2 years, I have come to realize the benefits of therapy for couples. With that in mind, I would like to discuss a few problematic cast members who I believe would benefit from appearing in 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 3. The first two on my list are Elizabeth Libby Pothast and Andre Castervet. Despite being married with 2 children, this iconic couple doesn't seem as happy as they could be. Elizabeth and Andre frequently post passive-aggressive content, poking fun at each other, which I find concerning. I believe Elizabeth and Andre have been experiencing marital issues for several years. They didn't have a harmonious reunion in the United States, but still decided to marry each other. The couple has been under a lot of strain due to family drama, which has affected their relationship. Elizabeth and Andre continue to struggle with some of their family members. Andre's aggressive personality is also often a cause for concern. I think they would benefit greatly from giving therapy a try. Through therapy, they can learn from other couples and potentially improve their marriage. Yara Zaya and Jovi Dufresne. Yara Zaya and Jovi Dufresne are 2 other 90 Day Fiancé cast members I would like to see return. Although they were in the first season of the spin-off, I still believe they could benefit more from therapy to improve their relationship. In their previous appearances on TV, they dealt with personal issues. Yara had been taking birth control pills without Jovi's knowledge, while Jovi was obsessed with strip clubs, neglecting Yara's emotions. Additionally, their lack of communication was also a significant problem, as Jovi was unwilling to find a job closer to his home. I'm aware Yara and Jovi have achieved several milestones in the past 2 years. They moved to Miami and strengthened their marriage. Additionally, in 2024, they adopted a dog to expand their family further. Unfortunately, it appears they haven't resolved the same issues they faced before. I have noticed Jovi doing Q&A sessions on his Instagram, where he has hinted at issues between himself and Yara. He still desires to have another child, but Yara remains firm in her decision not to. Therapy could help Yara and Jovi reach a mutual agreement on having a baby, ultimately improving their marriage. Stacy Silva's sister, Darcy Silva, should also consider therapy by joining 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 3. This could help her improve her on-again, off-again relationship with her husband, Georgi Rusev. The issues in Darcy and Georgie's relationship have been ongoing since they first met several years ago. Darcy struggled with trusting Georgie's intentions and felt he wasn't fully committed to her, which only heightened her insecurities. Additionally, Darcy found it difficult to communicate with Georgie, who didn't put in much effort to be as transparent as he should have been. In 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2, Stacy attempted therapy to address her marital issues with Florian Sukuj. During this process, she revealed how Darcy had been leaning heavily on her spouse for emotional support, indicating potential issues in Darcy's relationship with Georgie. I believe that Darcy and Georgie could significantly benefit from trying therapy to help them navigate their differences and strengthen their emotional connection. Stacy clarified her future aspirations after therapy, and I'm optimistic Darcy could achieve similar growth by participating in 90 Day, The Last Resort. Devin Hoofman and Nick Ham. Devin and Nick's main problems were related to their future goals. Nick was hesitant about relocating and living in the United States. He preferred to stay in Korea, his hometown. Devin and Nick also faced a significant language and cultural barrier. Although they got married, it was evident that they had unresolved relationship issues that needed to be addressed to ensure a healthy marriage. Over the months, Devin has dropped hints that her relationship with Nick isn't going as smoothly. She has removed him from her Instagram profile, suggesting they may have broken up. While Devin hasn't publicly shared much about her marriage to Nick, she was spotted with her co-star, Statler Riley, according to a Reddit user SpriteRight. Their meeting sparked rumors they were dating. I believe the status of Devin and Nick's relationship is a big mystery. They have the potential to be a standout couple if they appear in 90 Day,